we have to talk. It's cold again, and that got me thinking, who likes cold? Penguins. I mean, I think they like it. If they don't, then sucks to suck. Imagine being trapped on a block of ice and you don't even like the cold, but you can't fly because God decided to torture you and make you like the only bird that can't fly. So anyway, in the spirit of animals that may or may not be living in sadness, let's talk about Club Penguin. Club Penguin was an online computer game that was available to the public between 2005 and 2017, when it sadly but inevitably and also mysteriously shut down. And of course it was taken down in March, just another addition to the shit resume that March has for the worst month of all time. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, then check out this video because I fucking hate March. At its height, this massively multiplayer online game, which yes, that is the actual term I found for this game in my research, was unbelievably popular. In 2013, Club Penguin had over 200 million registered users. Guys, that's over half the US population. That is a shit ton of penguins. The game, or shall I call it a world of wonder? No, I'm gonna call it a game. The game came out in 2005 under the developer known as New Horizon, and like anything that is remotely popular in this day and age, fucking Disney bought it. I have to say though, Disney's grubby little money-hungry hands didn't really ruin this game. It got pretty dope. Remember these? The slaves that we got to purchase for our penguins with actual money? Like actual money? You felt like a god owning as many of these little fuzzy nuts you could get your hands on. I'm talking Club Penguin gift cards up the waz, going straight towards buying these little things. Then of course there were the igloos that we all got to call home, which I guess is thematically correct, but geographically completely incorrect, but whatever. Igloos are in the North Pole, and penguins are in the South Pole, so I don't know. We're not gonna get hung up on that. Let's just talk about the furry slaves again. Puffles were a cute way to get you to spend your cash, basically. Just like a lot of the other things in the game. Like, I don't know, not being naked for free. You could play the game and just be a nudist penguin walking around with your chest hanging out for all these little children to see. Or for the small fee of whatever the monthly cost was at the time, you could have access to clothing. Yay! I mean, some of these threads were sick too. I mean, vibe check. This game was really special. I mean, whether you paid or not, you still got to interact with a ton of people over the internet, which is crazy and a little scary, but groundbreaking and just insane to think about. But watch your mouth on Club Penguin. This is a safe haven for children. It's not some dirty alley in a 50s street gang movie. God forbid you call somebody a shithead, even if they deserved it. They'll suspend you for a week, 10 days if they're having a bad day in the office. But I have to say, growing up in the era of Club Penguin was a blessing. I mean, my generation really hit the stride of online gaming, and most importantly, the internet as a whole. I mean, any 9-year-old could just go talk to some grown man in Germany without Chris Hansen getting involved. Isn't that great? We live in a great world. But on March 30th, 2017, that world got a little less great. And I think we all owe it to ourselves to bow our head and remember that world that we all fell in love with. Thank you for listening. With the love of the club in your hearts and the smiles of penguins everywhere in your eyes, be sure to like this video. And remember to tell everyone that the coffee shop is closed for good.